The goal of a business is to maximize profit. And I think this mindset can also be applied to personal finance. Like a business is always trying to survive, grow, and make its stakeholders happy. If you're trying to survive with your finances, look at things that you can go without or things you can reduce on. I love to eat, and I started ordering out a lot. I had a period in my life where like, you know what, I don't feel like cooking. And that turned into, lo and behold, we're ordering out a lot. Plus, it was convenient and it got the job done. However, after looking at how much we were spending ordering out, I was like, no, we can do something about this. So I started to batch cook. And if you're not familiar with batch cooking, you can look it up. Look at some TikTok videos or look at some other videos on YouTube. But like what works for our family is that I cook like every 3 days and I make several different meals. I'm not the type of person who will batch cook the same thing. Like make a whole pot of lasagna and eat lasagna for the next 3 days. That doesn't work for us. So make sure that you pick meals that actually work for you so you will eat them. Not something that you're gonna get tired of and then go back into the habit of ordering. And I noticed when I did this helped our budget a lot. Like I was able to cut out $400 to almost $600. So it's kind of nice when you batch cook because it gives you like a night off. Like dinner's already done. I don't have to make dinner. I do predominantly most of the cooking in our house. Okay, I do all the cooking in our house. My husband can cook, but when he's cooking, like I should be ready to eat everything. He's a one pot kind of guy. Like everything just goes in the pot. And then add some hot sauce, add some of it, and it's not me. We appreciate the effort, but it's not for me. Like one time I wasn't feeling well. This man, he was like, okay, I'm gonna make you some eggs. He made eggs. He put broccoli. He put like all these other spices that don't go in eggs, in my opinion. And I was like, I can't eat this, so I had to order out. So, nevertheless, so whoever's doing the cooking in your household, make sure they can cook. And if you don't know how to cook, this is not shame. If you don't know how to cook, this will be a good time for you to learn. Like look up some YouTube videos, turn this into like a new hobby, learning how to cook. Next thing, to grow. Just like a company, we're trying to grow. What is stopping my money from growing? Is it impulse buy? Is it keeping up with the Joneses across the street? Or is it what we consume on social media? So if you like to impulse buy, like I used to, I'm saying all these things because these are the things that actually I've done. And I feel like a majority of people actually can relate with this. But if you like to impulse shop, maybe give yourself, that budget that we talked about. Like, okay, we only have $100, so we can just use this $100 to impulse shop. Once that $100 is gone, we have to wait until the next month. I used to love shopping so much that my little sister didn't have to shop as much. I always knew that she could just come to my closet and shop my closet because that's how much stuff I had. I had a lot of things, but we have changed that because we are doing better now. We're moving on from those habits. And then if it's keeping up with the Joneses, okay, we don't know the Joneses' whole financial picture. The Joneses could have a rich nana. The Joneses could have a trust fund, or the Joneses could be doing everything on debt. We don't know the Joneses, so we shouldn't focus on the Joneses. We have to focus on us. We have to do what we need to do to stop wasting our money. So if the Joneses buy a new sprinkler system, you don't need to go get a new sprinkler system. Just use the hose. The hose were working before. And then the Joneses got a sprinkler system. You're like, well, I guess I need to get a sprinkler system. No, you don't know how they got that sprinkler system. So don't focus on other people. Focus in your lane. Stay in your lane. And what you watch and who you watch and consume on lovely social media is really important. Because if you're always watching creators that are always... I'm not bashing creators. We all have to make our... Like, everyone has to make their money elsewhere. But if you're hanging out with people that like to eat candy all the time, and you're not trying to eat candy all the time because you have diabetes, don't hang out with those people. Like, you know what? Hang out with them when they go to the park where they don't bring their candy. Don't go over to the house where they have candy and you're going to reach for the candy. Okay, I don't know why I'm using candy. I think because Halloween just happened, so we had like a whole bunch of candy left over. So then we decided we gave away the candy. Nevertheless, okay, back to the point. So if you watch a lot of creators that are always trying to get you to buy something, every single time you scroll on there, you're like, oh, I really need that shirt because that's a good looking shirt. Trust me, you don't need that shirt that they showed you on Tuesday and the flip flops that showed you on Wednesday. And then the accessory that just showed you on Thursday. That adds up. Don't watch that. Like, back away from that. Start watching different things. Watch hobby videos or something. Start watching videos about, how to read a lot of books from the library. That is a free resource that you've already paid for. with your tax dollars. So use the money that you've already spent with your taxes. Go to the library, do something else. Lastly, keep your stakeholders happy. So you are the stakeholder. If you don't like your financial decisions, you can change them. You are in control. Like there's no one else in control except for you. Like you can do things differently to get different results. What is it saying? If you do the same thing over and over and expect a different result, that is insanity. Same thing. If you keep making the financial decisions that you're making before and want different results, you have to do things differently. Christmas is coming up and everyone loves decorating for Christmas. I love Christmas. I like to see the decorations, but I participate with minimalism in mind. These are my Christmas decorations. Don't come after me. This is what I decide to do. And this is because A, I don't like a lot of things, and B, I don't like spending money on decor. Like, I feel like that money can be used elsewhere. I have, for my Christmas decoration for our house, we have an island. We have a floral arrangement. It's like they're fake flowers that we got from Amazon on the island. And then we have a wreath on the door. We have the Christmas tree and stockings. And then we stick like a little projector manger scene and pillows. So I think that's 6 things that we have. It's not like I'm judging people who are like, oh my gosh, if you can afford it, go out and get all of the decor that you want. But if you're trying to get a better handle on your finances, stay away from Home Goods, stay away from Target, stay away from whatever. Like if you have friends like, oh, let's go shopping and go get decor. Say, no, I'll stay home. And when you come back, I'll help you put up the decorations. So the stuff that we have is all reusable. So I don't have to buy new things next year. I just whip out the same thing that we have. Maybe I'll change it in like 4 years, switch something out, but it's Christmas. Red and green are the colors. They've been there, red and green, for a while. I don't think they're going anywhere.